Hey everyone, welcome to Hardspace Shipbreaker. I've got the Steam Early Access version in advance, and this game is available right now when this video goes up. It's developed by Blackbird Interactive, who made Homeworld Deserts of Parak, the RTS. This is not in the Homeworld universe, but it is something that could pass for it. You'll see here that it wants me to present an ID. I've already started building out a character. This is utilizing the unlimited clones. It's the standard save option. There is a limited and no revival. No revival becomes available at rank 10. And let's just jump into it. There is a free play option that isn't really tied to your career, but I feel like the career option is the most focused. So every time you start your day, you will be able to update your equipment. I've got a cutter, grapple, thruster, scanner, and then my helmet and my suit. If you gather audio logs and things like that, you can start kind of building out things, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So ranks 1 through 10. So as you saw, that one life option in the main menu doesn't become available until you've basically completed the career. So I need to complete 3 more work order objectives. I need to obtain a class 1 reactor, some furniture, a power cell, get some credits, and then I can move on to the next rank, which gets me access to newer ships. So all of these are basically the same. They all offer the same kind of hazard, if you will. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This is kind of your living quarters in there where we just came from. Here you can buy fuel, oxygen. We may see those things happen. Who knows? So this is my work order. These are what I need to collect in order to be done. You've got the processor here, which takes certain metals, like nanocarbon. You've got the furnace, which will just kind of destroy things. Those are clearly marked. And then you've got the barge, which has its own set of rules. We can pull up the scanner here, and it'll tell me all sorts of things. What's a compartment, what's part of the cockpit, what's part of the cabin, what's part of the airlock. Yellow are the things that I can cut to start dismantling this ship. But what I can start doing is do this on the outside. It's gray and then turns red, which means then you can start cutting. So in the middle there, it says this is a nacelle that goes to the barge. So I can get up above it, relative space. There's no up or down. And then I can start kicking it there. And then I've got air brakes. Alright, now that's free. Oops. You've got these tethers, which then can just directly send it to where it needs to go. But there's only a limited number of them, so you got to be careful. There we go, that got caught.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Right, so those nacelles were used. It's just kind of for credits. I didn't do that for an objective. So decompression is an issue, so you do have to spend the time.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
To come in here, cycle airlocks.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Everything is pressurized now, which is great, but
Airlock pressure
what you
level
want
dropping.
is to vent everything.
Air pressure level decreasing.
So now everything's open, you don't have to worry about it. So there's the reactor. So I can pick up these medical kits. get some fuel. Oh yeah, doing awesome things for myself here. What do we got? This hard crate. Oops, a little hard there. So I can like try to send it through there, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? So we start cutting. This repair kit's gonna be good because then I can use it to repair my tools here because there's weapon degradation through usage. I almost melted a little too much. Let's see, one more cutting point. And just like that, the floor is going away. I keep doing that. Sending the tethers. Okay, so this actually is supposed to go to the processor. So we'll send that there. Just keep kicking it. And then we'll see if it get processed. Yeah, look at that. So it's had nanocarbon and metal on it. Look at that. Alright. Just gonna keep kicking it. I don't want to use all my tethers, so...
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Try not to change my orientation too much for kind of like viewership reasons. I don't want people to get sick just by watching this. Yeah, so if you've played, you know, like a job simulator kind of game before, like this is unlike anything you've probably ever played. It's certainly unlike anything I've ever played. Alright, oxygen's critical, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from doing this. I'm going to go refill my oxygen. So you'll see that I've got about 9 minutes left in this mission. You get 15 minutes per mission to do the job. LT is links tokens. This is what you use for the upgrades.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
But you know, I'm just a space blue-collar worker who dismantles ships for parts and gets paid doing it. There's kind of like no, I don't know, no secret agenda of what's happening here. At least hasn't been revealed. Everything seems like it's on the up and up. So we just kind of have to hope that's the case. So I've dislodged this. Send that there.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And these are some great things to pick up. Like this is huge. Alright,
Salvage secured.
so this is going to be tricky. What I'm going to want to do is not only be careful, but I need to dislodge any kind of flooring here. Because now we're getting into the dangerous part of this job.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
So once I dislodge this reactor, it's kind of on a timer. So what I want to do...
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Yeah, that's fine. It's got a timer on it, so you just kind of need to do it safely and quickly.
Credits deposited.
And that went really well. There's been times where that does not go well. Power cell. Where would the power cell be? Oh, keys. It's probably important for something. So yeah, I could have taken the top off too, and that would have worked. But is it gonna hit? Go.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
This is running in the Unity
Got
engine.
about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
It's a thruster, huh? Okay. I don't know where the power is. So I do have like this attachment here. Kind of does things a little bit quicker, but it slices pretty hard. Now I've got a convertible. Just gonna make it easy on myself. So this goes to the barge.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Ugh, I really wish I would not do that.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That's what that looks like. So yeah, this is, there are dangers. You can die. I've got unlimited clones, so that like element of death, other than just kind of like losing out on progress or making money, is there. But like there's, like these stories to be told, of like stuff that's in here.
Electrical damage.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Got a little electrocuted there, and my radio is going haywire, which is really funny. That's really funny. It's not telling me much anymore. Let's just go ahead and call it. finish this shift here and take a look at a couple of other elements.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
I'll do that when I get home. So when you're out of time or when this is all over, you end your shift. Actually earned a lot of money here. So I got $954,000 worth of things. I accidentally destroyed a hard crate and a light, I guess. Realistically though, this doesn't put a dent because my debt is $999 million. So, you know, getting close to $1 million, like that would mean I'd have to do 998 more shifts like this. So, you know, you start ranking up, that's where things start to, you know, add up. Let's see, equipment. So I've got 2 repair kits, so let's repair both of these. Can I upgrade anything? Yes. I don't want to upgrade that. Grapple range, tether amount. Tether amount I might want to do. Top speed, no. I'm not really running out of those. O2 though, yes. Yeah, I don't have any more money to do that. We'll go ahead and start my shift and continue the salvage. This is really satisfying. Like if you couldn't tell, it very much is. Oh, there we go. So this panel goes into fuel tank. Boom. This goes in the processor.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Come here, buddy. Look at it go.
Deposit accepted.
All right, so that kind of covers everything that Hardspace Shipbreaker has to offer. It's in early access. There's a ton of things to do, different ways to play. It's relaxing. There is an element of death that, you know, does introduce some death, but overall, I find this game to be like really chill, relaxing. Definitely recommended. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to the game in the description so you can go ahead and grab it for yourself. And we'll talk next time. Take care.